We've waited for this experience a long enough time, so here we are, finally out on the cut. Paul's just said to me to make it snappy. Clouds are coming. Let's get this show on the road. He said that there is a sunken boat just before the next lock, so good to have that heads up, and Paul will probably just have to go right up to the lock. We were wondering what was taking so long for the other boat to come down. Turns out they are having a problem starting their boat. It's their first day on their boat, and they're having a problem with the engine. So I offered Paul services and just told him to go there. We're Mel and Paul, and this is our home. We're slowly fixing her up and doing our best to have a good time doing it. This is our version of boat life. Subscribe and welcome aboard. Welcome to an average Saturday with us. Doing our monthly chores, topping up with diesel, and while we're here, I thought I'd take out the trash. We're sorry if this content gets slightly repetitive, but you know the story with us by now, living our best marina lives. Always best to get all the chores done at once, so we decided to switch out our empty gas bottle while we're here around the front. And as always, got to empty the toilet tank. On our way back, except this time there's no going back. And this is not the bridge that we normally pass back under, going back to our berth. And this is not going to be your average Saturday. Because we're out on the open canals. We left earlier this morning and went and did our chores, as you saw, and yeah, I'd say some minor teething issues, things you forget when you are out of practice. But luckily we have a super duper day. It is definitely going to rain and we're probably going to get caught in it because we didn't leave that early. But we're ready for it. We've waited for this experience a long enough time. So here we are, finally out on the cut. Just need to fetch my cup of coffee. First cruising cuppa of the day. Yeah, pretty good. It's a little bit chilly, so good to have one of these. Keep you warm, and it's not really a narrowboat experience if you're not making a hot cup of coffee, is it now?
Alright. We don't have car, so we get to have car.
Am I like the sloppy seconds? Second choice.
Oh.
I'm B team.
Just need some crew that know what they're doing. Some experienced crew. It's stressful.
So we have this argument all the time that Paul obviously has instincts for certain things and I have about zero instincts when it comes to boating, and I don't see things. When he tells me to do something, I kind of think the opposite, and we just don't really gel all the time, which leads to a tiny bit of bickering, but we get through, and I think a lot of couples can probably relate to that. No two people are the same and handle things the same, and let's just remember that this is very, very early days. We have a long road ahead for us to get much better at working together, and we shall.
Sure we will. Positive thinking.
That was lukewarm.
Need a beer. Yeah.
I think we'll wait a bit to start the drinking. How many locks we got to get through?
Keeps me sane.
So here's where we're going today. We obviously were here and we are heading down all the way until Wellington. Sorry, my camera, the sun is actually, let me do this inside. That's better. So we were here and we are traveling all the way down to Wellington. And yeah, we have so far only done the first 2 locks and filmed none of it while we just sort of got back into the swing of things. But quite a few still to go today, so we shall get lots of practice, and the main thing is it just feels so cool to be back out and moving around.
Lock over there.
Ducking and diving on that one.
I think this is a lock there.
Yeah. We thought we got lucky on the first lock that we did. We came across another boat, and so we were able to do the locks together, and we thought that's cool. There's a whole family there out for the day and loads of people to help, and we thought we'll get through the locks together. But lo and behold, as Murphy would have it, another boat cut in when we were passing Shardlow, and now they're going through together. So the last lock we had to wait, and as we turn around this bend we'll see what the situation is, if we'll have to wait again or if it's all ready for us. third lock down. Oh! Dang it. Just missed a lovely shot of 2 ducks scurrying out from the reeds. Some extra cloud cover, so it's starting to get slightly more gloomy. So the plan is to actually moor up close to where Paul works. He can carry on with his work week and we can have the experience of living out on the cut. So yes, you will be enjoying us from a totally different place for a whole entire week, and we are very, very excited about it. You can definitely tell it's mating season because there's ducks in pairs coming out of the bushes everywhere.
You see the swan in the field here.
Oh wow.
2 of them.
Yeah. I think there's water.
Oh, do you think it's like a flooded field?
Yeah. Oh, sure, but I'm filming us. ultra zoomed in. Ah. We're coming up to our 4th lock. After this, we only have 2 more, so quite a nice, easy, short journey today. Getting our groove on, but Paul's just said to me to make it snappy. Clouds are coming. Let's get the show on the road. Just checking the map, and it looks like we've got about 5 more bridges and then a lock. Think about the second last one. So that is about time that I make us a snack. What do you say to some chow?
Keep you out of mischief, I think it will.
Rustle up something tasty.
Yeah.
Give you a break from our shenanigans.
Yeah. Look over there through the trees.
Alrighty, let's get some food on the go. Definitely, oh, kettle is a rattling. Definitely rusty at this boating thing. Not that I think the first time around we actually got it 100% anyway. So it's definitely been an experience, but quite a good short trip I think we chose, with not too many locks and not too far. And it started to drizzle just about 20 minutes ago, but it seems to be holding back. So if it can stay that way, I think we will be a-okay. I can't tell you how much time we've taken because we actually didn't check the time before we left. We were doing the gas, the diesel, the pump out, and then we just shut off. So I actually don't know how long it's taken us. When we arrive, we will take a guess and give you the feedback, I suppose. I don't know. I love this feeling of being on the boat and then being like, oh, I'm gonna make something to eat while I'm moving on the water. It just seems crazy to me. Super cool. drinks on the go. I think we've got 2 bridges coming up close together, and then we're going through the second last lock. And yeah, it feels like it has gone really quickly, but it has been we've been cruising for I think about 4 hours. Yeah, I'm loving it. It's not too cold, it's been a bit gloomy, sun's gone away, but yeah, going really nicely. Another boat that we just saw, the boat that we took the first lock with, has just said that there is a sunken boat just before the next lock. So good to have that heads up, and Paul will probably just have to go right up to the lock, but at least we're aware of it, so no surprises there. So we are waiting. There's another boat at the top of the lock that's busy filling up the water, and then they're going to come down, so they'll leave the doors open and then we'll go in. The sunken boat is not much of a feature here. That's the sign we got, and then as you can see, not much to go on here except this sort of something sticking out the water. Definitely looks like it's been here for ages, so slight bit of a hazard, but I did manage just to go and warn the people on the other side that are coming down not to pull in here if they want to pick up their family or friends or whoever's traveling with them, that they would need to just carry on further down the canal and hop on there, because yeah, wouldn't want to be getting a fright bumping into a sunken boat. Is always the case, I guess, on the wide open cut. We were wondering what was taking so long for the other boat to come down that was busy filling the lock when we got here. Turns out they are having a problem starting their boat. It's their first day on their boat, and they're having a problem with the engine. So they hadn't actually started the boat before they started doing the lock, which I guess is also just a beginner's error, and that's totally fine. So I offered Paul services and just told him to go there, so he's actually just popped down to see if he can take a look and help them with anything. If he can help them, great, then at least we've saved some water, because otherwise the whole lock will have been filled for nothing, as we need to go through. So yes, it turns out the sunken boat is not the major decoy here. It is in fact some fresh new boaters, but I can imagine how they must be feeling. So I'm just busy staying by our boat and watching it, and sort of just far off there, that first boat where my finger is, that is where Paul is helping the people. We're just down here hanging out, me and old Annabelle. Hope everything is okay. I don't want to I've got the walkie-talkie, but I don't want to put it out there, and you never know how he's feeling with the whole situation. I'm pretty sure once he finds a way forward, he will come and let me know. Yeah, just gonna chill, I guess. Feel like maybe he's gonna hate me for offering his services, but to be honest, he probably knows a lot more than what they do. And at the end of the day, if you put yourself in other people's shoes, it's just nice to be helpful, you know? Do a good deed. before. He's coming back. He's ushering me. We're back on. Not looking bad out here at all. Quite pretty. The sun is coming out and the rain has held off, which is amazing because we did waste a bit of time while we were helping the other boaters. Paul managed to diagnose the issue. A few words on your good deed for the day?
Luck was on my side.
Those people were really chuffed though. They were so happy.
Yeah.
Feels nice.
Yeah.
Good on you.
I said to him, once you, like, I'm not pro, but once you start to understand how the whole system works, then it becomes easy for you.
Yeah. But maybe that's how boating works. And now he's learned something, and maybe if he sees a first timer, he'll always remember that time and help someone else. Pay it forward.
Pay it forward. There we go.
Give that a good old thumbs up.
Yeah, that was thumbs up.
Time to come inside. We are almost at our destination. I'm gonna close the front flaps and try and get the fire going so we can trap all the stuff that got transferred from outside into inside before we left is dropping all over the place. Yeah, try and get the fire going so we can trap some heat in, and will be one less thing to do when we're ready to moor up and eat something yummy for dinner. Well, thank you so much for coming with us on our cruise yesterday. Luckily, we had all the good weather. Apparently there were bursts of snow yesterday, but we missed them along the cut. And now is this on and off snow rain. I'm trying to catch it for you, but it keeps coming and going. What do they call this? Like, is this what sleet is?
Yeah.
Paul just over here, continuing fixing up. You can see it there. Definitely lucky that we cruised yesterday. Wouldn't have been a great time today. So yeah, we were lucky to get all the good weather in our first cruise of the season, so we're very glad about that. We are safely moored up in a very nice spot. We've considered maybe moving just because we're under a tree and, you know, with the birds and how that all goes. To avoid the extra cleaning, we might head on up a little bit. But yes, we are here for a whole week to finally experience getting back into the swing of living off grid and seeing what this boat can do. Living the dream.
Yeah, put like this rubber fillet on here so that the two plates don't rub together.
Looks pretty good. Not that I would know. Stay tuned for next week's video, guys. We'll bring you all the highlights from our week living off grid. Hopefully things go well. We're just at the start. Some crazy weather going on, but I'm sure we're going to have a good time. And we will bring you on for all of it. Thank you so much for being here. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, click that like button, and if you haven't already subscribed, please do subscribe to our channel or share with anyone that you know would enjoy these videos. As always, have a great week and we'll see you in the next one.